Good morning, everybody. Sports, a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club. Saturday at the Lazy E Arena in Guthrie was the championship round at the National Junior High Finals Rodeo. Hinton's Tucker Brogdon qualified for the short go in the bull riding and bareback. In the bareback, he entered as the second highest callback before turning in a 54-point ride to finish ninth in the round and third in the nation. In the bull riding, he was one of only 6 to cover, jumping from 17th to 7th with his last ride. In the tie-down roping, Creed Hooper from Mountain View entered the final day 7th in the event. He turned in a time of 14.37 seconds in the short go and moved up a spot to 6th. The National High School Finals Rodeo takes place next month in Lincoln, Nebraska. OK Kids Little League Baseball state tournaments are in the books after this past weekend. At the 8U tournament in Clinton, both the hometown Reds and the Weatherford Eagles were eliminated in the first round of the consolation bracket. Clinton by Blanchard and the Eagles by Laverne. The Weatherford Eagles 12U team was one game short of the championship bracket at the 12U tournament in Weatherford. The Eagles were beat out by Lokiba Sickles 1-0. The Panthers went on to finish as runner-ups after beating Fletcher in the semifinals and falling to Elgin in the championship. Taking place Tuesday through Thursday of this week at the Great Plains YMCA in Weatherford is the Sage Brothers Basketball Camp, hosted by former Weatherford Eagles Tate and Ethan Sage. The two brothers helped Weatherford basketball to a state championship in 2025 and then went on to play collegiately. Tate at Iowa and Ethan at Pitt State before transferring to Belmont University this offseason. Ethan on what brought them to do the camp.
Looking back to me when I was younger, I always thought the older kids were so cool, Want to be the person that I always wanted, the older kid that was really cool. You just wanted to talk to them. So, I think it'd be super special. We have a bunch of kids come out, that love basketball, trying to get better. Hopefully we can inspire them as well. That's exactly how, I started when we were little. It's like, I want to grow up to be like these older guys. So just inspire them and also just to engage with them.
Sage on who else will be at the camp.
I know CJ Nixon's coming. Coach Bull's going to be out there. CJ's going to be out there. Coach Hayward's going to be there as well. So we're going to have a good, staff to get it rolling.
He also shared info on how to sign up.
There's actually a link. Should be on me and Tate's bio. Also Coach Bull's, I think. It's real simple, just a Google Doc.
The camp runs from 9 a.m. to noon for 1st through 8th grade boys and girls. High school athletics comes to a complete stop this week with the OSSAA dead period. During the dead period, high school student athletes are not able to use any of their school's athletic facilities or have any contact with the coaches. The dead period stretches through July 5th. SWOSU baseball senior third baseman Landon Meyer has brought home his third All-Region honor. Last week, Meyer was named to the ABCA Rawlings D2 All-Central Region second team. He previously was voted to the first team by the National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association and the Division II Conference Commissioners Association. Meyer, a first-team All-GAC selection and SWOSU's team MVP, turned in one of the top offensive seasons in the Great American Conference this season. He started all 48 games for the Bulldogs while batting .349 with 61 runs scored, 10 home runs, 45 RBI, and 9 doubles. With a look at state sports, here's Dave Lanning.
The Sooner Nation saddened by the passing of former OU All-American Steve Zabel, who starred for the Sooners from 1967 through 69 as a tight end, defensive end, and punter under head coach Chuck Fairbanks. He was 78 at his passing. A Minnesota native who graduated from Thornton, Colorado High School, spent his freshman year of college at New Mexico Military Institute. Zabel arrived in Norman in 1967, promptly became the Sooners' starting tight end, catching 23 passes for 343 yards and 3 touchdowns that year. He was selected 6th overall in the 1970 draft by the Eagles. Dave Lanning on the Radio Oklahoma Network.
And that's sports for your Monday morning. It's a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club.
Catch the Western Oklahoma Sports Podcast on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, or Right.Media.